Hello Reformers and welcome back. Now as you can see, our text box is actually intact at the moment. I'm a bit surprised by that because it hasn't been for the past couple of episodes, and apparently I need to reinstall the mod for that to go away, that particular problem. So I'm probably going to be doing that when I have a little bit of spare time. At the moment I unfortunately do not. The drafting table. Yes, let us do this. Okay, what do we actually need to craft here anyway? Upgrade production building? Ooh, this is cool. You need 10,000 florins to upgrade this production building. Each level makes it produce 1 unit extra. I actually don't think I really need to upgrade the production building. I mean, I'm unsure what it's currently producing at the moment, so is it necessary? Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Anyway, I'm attempting to find the school at the moment because we need to construct that, and hopefully I have enough in the way of building materials. So let's just see if I can find it. It was over here the last time I looked. I think that's it. Or it seemed... No, this is actually... Isn't this the lumber guy? Yeah, this is the lumber guy. I'm pretty sure this is another production building. Yep, that is also another production building. You need another 10,000 for that as well. So where's the school? Did I overwrite it by selecting the stockpile, and now I've kind of bugged my village a little bit? This looks like the school to me, but apparently it's... Is it? Oh yes, it might be, because the drafting table is inside. There we go. Okay, I'm actually kind of surprised that it was inside. Okay, got it. Let's do it. There we go. Let's jump through the window, because there is no door? No, there is a door, but I missed it. Is this the door? Yes, that looks like the door. Alright, well, there you go. I entered through unconventional means. Yes, that's what Diggory likes to do. Alright, so order peasants to carry resources. Alright, so let's give 10 timber, and then a couple of stone, and some tools. And hopefully that is going to be built relatively soon. Nice. I like that. Alright, so a little while later, and the school has been built. So if I can... Oh, okay. Can I not go inside? Yeah, well, there was a prompt when I completed construction that gave me 90 prestige and said, if you don't move away from this, the construction will not complete. So it must be a building that you just can't go inside, but that's pretty cool, isn't it? That is pretty cool. I did not exit the scene this time as well, and it was done within a matter of moments. So that's very cool. Otherwise, I guess it would be probably about time to maybe do a couple of tasks for the lords, because I personally feel like that would maybe result in a little bit of war action, and I'd very much like to do that. So let us go and try and find one, I suppose. Let's just actually ask the village elder real quick, just to see whether he has any other tasks. No, he doesn't. Okay, so I finally found a lord. I asked, I think, 3 lords before getting to Viscount Dion, and he says, this peace with Kurgid Khanate ill suits me, Viscount Diggory Dagnabbit. We've let those swine have their way for far too long. Now they get stronger with each passing, and their arrogance knows no bounds. I say, we must wage war on them before it's too late. Unfortunately, some of the bleeding hearts among our realm's lords are blocking a possible declaration of war. Witless cowards with no stomach for blood. You're right, sir, but what can we do? Because we want to cause some war, don't we? Alright, so yes, let's do this. Pillage one of their trade convoys or raided one of their villages. Okay. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's do it. Okay, yeah, let's do it, why not? That sounds like a pretty fun idea to me, so let's, wait, where's the port? Oh, it's over there. Alright, so I've entered Kurgid Khanate territory, and I just got the task completion noise. Now, the thing is, my text log has now disappeared once more, so I'm unable to see what's actually going on. But there you go, this quest has been successfully completed. You know how I did it? I just spoke to these farmers and said, I'm gonna take all you've got, and then I didn't even do anything to them. They literally... That's it. As you can see, just reducing our relation with the Kurgid Khanate to -6 was apparently enough to complete this task. And so, I'm gonna head back, and hopefully we'll be able to speak to Viscount Dion once again, and hopefully he's gonna be pretty pleased. I mean, I can assume he's gonna be pleased, but maybe he'll backstab us, and he'll say that we're the warmonger and not him. Ugh, what a snake. Alright, so we're back here at Viscount Dion, and he says, we meet again, ... Apparently, I am now part of Morse code. So, yes, anyway, brilliant work, whatever you did. The nobles of the Kojit Khanate are clamoring for war. Soon the time will come for us to reap the benefits of our hard work from fields ripe for plunder. This war is going to make us rich, mark my words. And we got 10 relation with him. Do you have anything else? Oh, this peace with Kingdom of Swadia ill suits me. Oh, you're right, sir. Yes, that's hilarious. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna go off and do that as well then. That's amazing. Alright, so can I, yes, I could just go here. And let's set sail. Alright, yeah. So, other than the Swadians, who do you think he's going to ask? He's probably going to say about the Saranids and the Rodoks and all kinds of people, but I'm actually pretty happy with attacking the Swadians again. So hopefully there's going to be something going on there, you know, a little bit of action. But you can see here that the Republic of Zendar has continued their sieging against the Swadians, and again, they've taken Maris Castle, they've taken Etrosk and Colmar, so it is very, very good for them. They have expanded their territory exponentially from where they started, with only one town. And it's kind of sad, because I actually did most of the work at Maris Castle. So, yes, kind of disappointing, but anyway, hopefully we'll be able to get over to maybe Nemasia or something along those lines, and then we might be able to at least attack a couple of villages or something along those lines. There's some deserters, papal crossbowmen. It might actually be pretty good for us to attack these guys, just to see what they're like, so that we're not actually fighting a proper vassal or anything like that. We're just fighting some of the better units that the Papal State has to offer, because I don't really want to run in there blind, you know. I don't want to go like, ooh, what are these guys all about, you know? It would be kind of nice to know what they're capable of beforehand. Now, obviously, we don't really have that many archers. I think I have about 8, 9, maybe even 10 crossbowmen, and I'm a bit worried about this, so let's just actually... You know what we're going to do? We're just going to go into ranks. Thank you very much. We're going to go into ranks. And then we're just going to move ourselves forward and closer just a little bit. Hey, where are you going? Where are you going? Why are you running in there? What are you doing? Oh, okay. Well, apparently they're running in. So I guess we're going to go in as well. That's not very good, is it? Is my horse lame, by the way? Seems like my horse is extremely slow for some reason. What's up with that? That's a bit strange. Maybe it's just because it's a warhorse and it was going uphill or something like that. But, yeah, it does seem a little bit slower than usual for my liking, so I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, let's heal ourselves just a little. And, yeah, these guys actually seem pretty decent. I mean, they have very good shields. They seem to have decent weaponry, and if I didn't have healing skills, you know, if I didn't spec in first aid, then, well... it would probably be quite damaging as well with their crossbows. But they only killed one of us, so I suppose they're not terribly good. They did kill our Huskarls, though. One of our Huskarls, which is not great. Oh, well, never mind. Okay, so at least we checked those guys out a little bit. Okay, so let's go and... there we go. We are now an Earl, an old title, bringing much respect. Alright, so let's get going on that then, shall we? Earl Diggory Dagnabbit. Yes, there we go. Okay, so we've also leveled up a little bit, so I suppose it would be a good idea to actually spec into something. Now, what I wanted to spec into eventually was to get to 30 strength, if you recall, because those amazing weapons are available at 30 strength. But I'm not entirely sure if we're going to even be able to make it there, so it might just be a case of me just giving up on those goals that I usually have and just going somewhere else with my skill points. I mean, I can increase my charisma by getting piety, as far as I'm aware, so hopefully I'll be able to do that once I have enough money, you know, money overflowing out of my pockets and everything. Okay, so what about strength then? Maybe we should just go for some strength and... maybe just try and get to 21, I suppose, and we'll go for a little bit more in Iron Flesh, and we have one more point, so might as well put it into Athletics And then I think we're pretty good for the most part. We have 111 crossbow proficiency, crossbow, almost. And there we go. That is good. Okay, fantastic. So let's hopefully find a village. A villager band, should I say. Oh, there was a villager band. Oh, that was great. Oh, there's another one. Okay. Oh, we're moving much slower than them. Okay, so apparently I'm going to have to keep a pretty close eye on things. Okay, come on now. We are a hawk, an eagle eye over this village here. And there are no villagers coming out of it for some unknown reason. Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit closer to make sure. What? Are they really this sneaky? Surely not. The script error is absolutely killing my frame rate, by the way. That's pretty awful. Okay, I should probably just go to one of the towns, shouldn't I? That would make much more... Oh! Get them! Ah! Of course. Of course, they've now come back. Oh, there they are. Okay, we got them. Nice. Alright, so there you go. That's all I did beforehand, by the way, with the Kurgid Khanate villagers, and now we're done, so we can go back to Viscount Dion. I have a bad feeling that maybe what's going to happen is eventually we will be in a position where we're going to be indicted for causing so much bother for the Mithridians. I hope that's not going to be the case. I would have loved to have actually attacked a caravan, but as you've seen, caravans are pretty rare. I mean, I actually saw one just now going off to the northeast there, but the rarity was very, very great in the Kurgid Khanate territories. It's probably because they only have one town, but still. We meet again, ... Yes, I don't know why he still hasn't learnt our name, but there you go. Alright, so, yes, 20 relation with him now, which is actually pretty fantastic. Okay, so, oh dear, this peace with the Papal State ill suits me. Okay, yep, let's do it. Oh, that is very funny. Okay, I have asked other vassals, by the way, for tasks, and they're just like, there are some minor errands, but it's not worthy of a task for you. So, yeah, seems like we're just going to be doing underhand dealings for the rest of our Mithridian Empire career, by the looks of things. Let's just make a brief stopover in our village, just to make sure things are going well. And there's a trade convoy on the ocean waves right there. Alright, so let's just take a quick look at what their treasury is like. 7,000. Nice. And look at this. The settlement has 80 villagers now, and it grew with 10 villagers last week. That's fantastic. So, what should we do? Stonecutters, I guess. Let's get some more stonecutters. That sounds good to me. And I probably should get some more farmers, actually. I think that would probably make a little bit more sense. So let's remove 10 stonecutters and get some more farmers. I feel like that's probably much better. Actually, there's still 10. Oh. Okay. Oh, that's awesome. I actually didn't see that. Okay, that's great. So, do we have anything else here? Yeah, we obviously could do these, and these. These both have something to do with raiding the stone walls and the towers. So stone walls increases the time it takes, to raid your village by 50%. So, that's pretty awesome, but it does give you 90 prestige, but very expensive. Towers are handy when defending. Yeah, so this is when you're defending your village against raids and things like that. So I think the obvious thing would be the Catholic Church. That would probably be the best to go for. But anyway, I guess I'm gonna go over to Aldurius and see what I can do about, it's causing a little bit of upset. Alright, here we are once more. There are a couple of vassals nearby, so I'm a bit worried about doing this, potentially getting -6 or maybe even more relation decrease, and then having some of the vassals attack us out of nowhere. So let's see. We'll see how poor you are for a take what you got. I'm obviously not going to kill them or anything, or not going to take anything from them. It's just the threat alone that is causing the problem. Yes, there are the vassals that I was talking about. One of them is very, very powerful. I mean, he has 191. He would probably be quite a match for us. Well, he would probably defeat us. That's what I mean to say, yes. Alright, so let's take a look. Yep, that is done. So we can now head back to Viscount Dion once more. I actually wonder when one of these factions are going to declare war against us, whether we're going to declare war against them. You know, I've got to say, upon returning to the Mithridian Empire once more, this is like, what, the third time or fourth time that we've returned to the Mithridians? And this guy, Viscount Dion, has not moved any bit. Like, yeah, he was over here before, and then he was over here, and now he's over here. So it looks like he is extremely slow. I have no idea what's going on with that, because the days are just passing, and he's just sitting here, just waiting for me to do things, and this... Shall we literally put the Empire in such a bad situation so that we can't enter any town ever? Because, personally, I'd like to be able to at least enter some towns so that we can partake in a couple of tournaments. I understand, you know, maybe Aldurius and the Swadians, no problem at all there, but yeah, and also, obviously, the Khergit Khanate, they only have 2 towns now. They actually only had 1 before, but they've taken Narma back from the Turgan Horde. But I feel like making an enemy out of the Vaegirs is probably not the best idea, because there are probably quite a few tournaments in Direm, Ravidin, Kuror, and Nevgorod. I mean, there's 4 towns in their faction, and very similarly to the Swadians, but I'm not a big fan of the Swadians at the moment, because they're... Well, they took back Maris Castle, and then obviously we made peace with them, so that was not very good. Anyway, that will be it for this episode. A bit of a shorter one today, but next time we're going to see if we can improve our relations with any other vassal and maybe do a couple of tasks for the liege himself. Let's actually just see what our rewards were for that. We lost honor, which is not very good, and we lost a huge amount... Oh, no. We lost even more relation with the Emperor himself. Oh, that's not very good. Getting 500 florins for that, not the best idea, but we have maybe given the Empire a bit of an opportunity maybe to attack or maybe be attacked. And I think that might be kind of cool anyway. So I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.